Check it. I came up with a new hustle. This one's fire, for real. Alright, so basically, the sun's roasting us all like a sauna from hell, right? But get this. Oxygen comes from the sunlight's passing through ozone. You see where I'm going, right, bro? Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival, unless you're a visitor. I'm gonna play it when the full game comes out. I wanna see what the Pale Visitor is really about, bro. All he really did was be posted outside the crib. He sent threats to us. It wasn't enough, bro. I'm gonna need more. I need more of that.
So that was a fucking lie.
Hey, how's it going? We be playing it though. Finally. All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Brad Nate. See on the screen, we are finally playing No, I'm Not a Human, bro. The full game. Took me a minute, bro. It took me a minute, but you know, the way my schedule's set up, you know, it's just, you know, hey, no more excuses, bro. With that being said, just hop right into the game, bro. Let's get it. Bro, I got like 10 minutes into the game, realized my mic was muted. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. I commented on that person laying on the ground right there, but it don't hit the same saying it again, bro. It's like when you tell a joke the first time and nobody heard you. Like, you say it again, it don't hit the same no more. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? I'm sick. All right, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. On the bright side, at least I wasn't like an hour into the joint and then realized, because then this joint was never coming out, bro. Ever. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin, and she told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun, and that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get in people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you didn't end up hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Like he didn't get slimed out in the demo. Like, I ain't forget that. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Yeah, the first time I did not check all the windows. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Yeah, right now until somebody show up, put them in a peck. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no lights in the windows. It looks like the family's asleep. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. And for whatever reason, nope, I don't look that way, not anymore. Yeah, for whatever reason, he doesn't want to look out of that window. So it's true after all. All right, this is the part I got to and I realized my mic was muted, right? Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes in and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Okay, but why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose carefully who you want to test. Carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's treacherous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Okay, what do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now, that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. Not one back. Right. Makes you feel sleepy. Right. Dead roach in the refrigerator. Nice. I was about to say freezer. Chill. The beer made me sleepy. I should go to bed. On TV, you see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could explain what's going on. Bro, I want to look out of that window. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Okay, I didn't realize that was his house the whole time. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. Okay, tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all, boss. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. Blech, it was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Oh, please don't tell him I said that. Oh, I did that. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day. They go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game he made up for me. You'll have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play it another time. Bye. What up? There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one out there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? I say I can't move. Can I come in? Yeah, I remember you. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? Me out there looking like Slender Man, like I can't really tell. No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never gonna get a straight answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. I mean, why did you think it'll be any different here? What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I think I prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. And if I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete asshole. Yeah, you're gone. Understood. I understand your reasoning, but it still pisses me off. You're just as cowardly. Get out of here. Sleep well. Yeah, I don't care about nothing you talk about. I ain't let you in the demo. Like, still not doing that joint now. Who was that? No, this is the... I remember you. I killed you. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today. And the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe find some space for me? Bro, how did you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. Asphalt may be melting in the goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just... Well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So they chased you out of your house and you're somehow still alive? So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. I mean, what do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of this scares you? It terrifies me. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Okay, clearly I should go then. Bye. Yeah, bye. Yeah, she had like 3 signs in the demo, so no. What? Bro, where are you coming from dressed like this? Fancy letting me in, mate. Why are you walking around in just underwear? Ain't it obvious? Hotter than... Alright, no clue why the rest haven't figured it out yet. Walking around like it's snowing or something. Bunch of clowns. Me, I've been around. The first thing I did walking out of that gate is peel all that junk off. Now I'm breathing easy. And what are you doing at my place? Ain't got nowhere to go, mate. No cash. Old lady hitched up with some other clown. And I ain't got a roof to crawl under. Then I peeped this spot. Clean, quiet, off the map. Out in the sticks with no punks snooping around. Solid place. Anyway, enough jawing. You gonna let me crash here, mate? Alright. Smart choice, but yo, what's up with your teeth, bro? Hold up. Okay, no one else is coming. I checked this one, right? Yeah. So I have to talk to him in the morning. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're standing around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. I'm just waiting for the skinny boy to show up. Okay, let's just go to sleep. Good afternoon, here's the news. I gotta make sure this joint's still on. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say that they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Alright, let's find him and check his teeth. Where are you at? Bro. Why are you in the kitchen with R-square Bunky? If you did time, where are your tattoos? Mate, just cause I ain't inked up don't mean I ain't done time. Don't judge a book by its cover. Simple. Sure, I've been in my fair share of trouble, but I never killed a man. Don't take this the wrong way, mate, but I gotta ask. How are you calling the shots here? You're in my house talking about how you calling the shots. I got a feeling you're letting just about anyone in here. Bums, creeps. That's bad business. I've been around. I know how it goes. It's trouble, mate. Say you let some old geezer in here and he goes and keels over on your couch. Then what? They'll pin it on you. His death on your hands. Get it? Or say it's a woman. Some guy knocks her up. Then what? You gonna take care of the rugrat? You want that mess, huh? Bottom line, mate. Real men only. Me, you, we can pull our own weight. You're saying I should just turn away the elderly, women, and kids? You're a sharp one, mate. No need for him. Since when did you become an expert? That day you got out? Loud and clear, mate. I'll stay out of it. Didn't mean to get your back up. Your place, your rules. Only thing bothering me. Why the hell everyone's still wearing clothes? Yeah, I need to test you. Alright, mate, say the word. I'll show you what you want to see. Let me see the teeth. Teeth, huh? They're yellow. Cavities or something like that. Ugh. That ain't a sign of anything, right? Alright. I'll leave you alone. Well, he's the only one here, so... yeah. Only one here, so... should be able to go back to sleep. Who am I able to call? Oh. 92289. Make sure my man's is alright. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So you let a couple of people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? Okay, how many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best to not jump to conclusions though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything. What the hell? Any questions? Are you taking in people? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Yeah. Who is this? Like... alright, let's just get some sleep. Okay, whoa. To catch a signal, do this. Doesn't work now. If you still can't get a signal...
Yeah, I'm not about to figure that out right now.
I'm like, no, it's not about to happen. Bro, just let me look out of that window. Like, what are you so afraid of? Like, it cannot have been that bad. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. It's sad that I just know what's gonna happen to them, bro. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. I mean, what did y'all expect? Like, there he is. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. All right. Relax. Hey, hello, I guess, if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Are you looking for someone? Nah, I just need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. Is this a kid? Where are your parents? Home, probably. Where else would they be? Or maybe they're visitors now. What kind of suit them? My mom loves sunbathing too, so yeah, that's another fun possibility. Whatever, I'm here, aren't I? And I can use a roof over my head. You're really gonna leave a kid out here? Under the burning sun with visitors around? Never mind, you already got that naked guy in the spot that ties the house together. If I'm gonna stay here, then we're doing things my way. Hey, that rhymed. Neat. So should I kick out the con to let the girl in? All right, kick him out. Gotta keep the children safe. He be alright. Yo, what is this? Among Us? You been seeing all the stuff going on? It's crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? I'm not your bro. I don't know you. What's been going on exactly? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone's running around like chicken ass bitches instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They all just need to be happy, is what I'm saying, for real. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? I mean, he's optimistic. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. First of all, yo, how's it hanging? He look like he smoked. Dude, you been seeing all the gnarly things out here? What is going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? The creatures that look like humans are crawling up out of the ground. Zombies? Dude, I knew it. Bro, you can like totally count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survival guru. Just clue me in. We dealing with classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast ones? And it's like brain viruses? Blah. Or are they just freaking undead dudes? Trust me, dude, the answer to that totally changes the game plan. Also, you got a shotgun or like grenades? We're gonna need firepower to make it through this one. And food, man, like loads of food. Yo, what are you talking about? Dude, I know exactly what I'm saying. You know how sci-fi writers already know what the future's gonna be like? Like they go space brain to predict crazy tech stuff before it even happens? Imagine if we went to space and started sending letters to aliens. Whoa. Totally wild, dude. My head would read a sign where it happened. Alright, I'll chillax. Come on, let me in. He's gonna get killed out there. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's ever happened to me, like ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday. Alright, no one else is coming. Still out there, yep. I'll interrogate them in the morning. Good afternoon, here's the news. Jeez. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first some ads. Yeah, so the guy we saw. Right, interrogation, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Bro, don't all be in my kitchen, bro. Who are you? Sup? What did you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting? What are you, a scammer? Come on, don't call me that. I'm an analyst, man. If you knew how much cash crossed these palms, you'd be straight drooling, bro. I'm a professional, and I'm all about my business. People bring their dough to me and get back 10 times what they put in. Okay, so how much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30 mil and debt's sure, but debt's got nothing on me. And I definitely don't give. I look danger straight in the eyes, bro. Yeah, can I kick him out? I'm sick of all this. Why are you out here on your own? Well, home was cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out. I wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack, a couple of sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made back in school. And I left. Parents probably didn't even notice, not that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can, and honestly, been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back, and I'm my own boss. He just crashes at random houses. Oh man, relax. Weird thing to ask, and hey, if you try anything, I'll bust your face in. Okay, she got braces. Her teeth is fine. I don't know how many signs it takes to be a visitor. In that one girl, I gave her 3 strikes. Where is... Why are you in the bathroom? Sup, dude? What were you doing before all this? Bro, I was just chilling, watching flicks, hanging with the homies. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just loops the same thing. Panic commercials, panic commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. They're probably dead. Heard some big shot saying now's not the time for fun. This is a crisis. Man, screw that. Fun never ends. Yeah, let me... Alright, so he smokes a lot, so his teeth is most likely messed up. Check the hands. Like one time I was super big staring at my fingers, and dude, I realized those are my fingers. Just wiggle them, watch them move. Trippy stuff, man. Okay. Man, they look a little dirty, so I'm gonna give him 1 strike. I didn't even drink the beer. Did I? I don't remember. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. I wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up a base? What up? Oh. The charred husk of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been laying there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. I Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor? All right. There he is. Howdy. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they might be in a few days? Boy, freak. Yeah, freak. Hello. Oh, here, lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have room for us? Are you both sick or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew where things were headed even before all this trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this. But I don't think the sun's gonna actually explode. What are you gonna do next? I have to find somewhere my sister can feel a little more comfortable. Then we'll create a new life for ourselves. They say our lives are over, but I disagree. If anything, things should get easier from here on out. Yeah, no. I get it, you don't know us. You might think we'll just cause trouble, but I promise we won't. My younger sister, she's just having a really hard time. But we've got a... what was it called again? Coffee. Here, take it. It might come in handy. Coffee? That could give me more energy to interrogate more. Okay, alright. I think our parents' death worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it in a little while we're here. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with a divination? Divination? Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Just open right in the middle. Who are you? Me? I am I. You were home. Yes, a tragic story indeed. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. Do you really believe that? Not entirely. I'd read it more as a form of advice. At least you forget a deed undone, or perhaps a call to attention. While I was considering its deeper meaning, a message flashed into my head. When the cat's eyes meet yours, be sure to show them inside. I can't say why just yet, but that should make things easier for you. For now, I'm going to have a nice long ponder about the selection you choose from my book. Okay. What else is coming? Well, where's my items at? Or can I only take it in the morning? Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained: blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Alright. They're separate? Oh my god. This is the end? Okay, how are you holding up? I feel Like there's a blanket of chains draped over my entire body. It's also very, very heavy. It's weighing me down. I want to take it off. I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would lend me some. How's your sister doing? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. I can't even get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her yet, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens and we need to run, she won't even find it in herself to stand up. Or that she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest a bit. Okay, let me just check with the people I have. Alright, check your hands. Okay, typical. Red eyes. Those contacts? I want to kick him out. Can I? Are you sure there aren't any debt collectors after you? Debt collectors? Look, debts are canceled. The son took care of that. The banks aren't exactly doing anything. Probably never will again. Which means I'm free as a bird. But the grind never ends, boys. Vetting is so cooked, I gotta think of something new, something better. Seriously, you're gonna find a new hustle? I came up with a crack way to make bank a little while ago. Wanna hear it? Let's hear it. Look, FEMA's clearly calling the shots now. We need to what? I'm thinking if we hand chumps over to them on the regular, they might even let us in on some of their bunkers. You wanna hand people over to FEMA? Sure, why not? Dire times call for diet hustlers, bro. Quarantine zones are for sheeple? Ain't nothing good happening there. So we gotta get in good with FEMA. Tongue the ring a little. Don't need to kiss them, just hand people over, give them what they want. Yeah, we call the hotline and chat about signs and whatever so they know we ain't sus. They're the good guys, for real, for real. But if I say he's right, I could just send him over to them. Cause I haven't checked him at all yet. Ew. Is some kind of cooties disease or something? Yeah. Oh, so this is permanent. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be useful. Sup, dude? So what did you do for work? Work? Only suckers work, dude. I was out there living, you get me? Saw this movie once, the main guy, straight up me. Tell me, do factory workers look happy? Nah, I do parties, man. Met rad new homies. That's real living. Like I guess was a warehouse manager once, delivery joint. Folks set me up, you know? So you're living off your parents? Why hustle, dude, when I got it all figured out? Not using what's already got is hella dumb. Like you got a big ass gun, right? You're just gonna hang it on the wall? I'm just going with the flow, same as you. Dude, I totally just remembered I still got one special Tootsie Roll left. Oh man, this is gonna be totally tubular. My bad, dude. I totally forgot the puff and pass. Peace and love, man. Take a regular roll up. I'm gonna just chillax for a bit. Yeah. Like, you just hotboxing in the bathroom like crazy. It's been a while since I smoked. Last time was probably after everyone left, I guess. Okay, what does a cigarette do though? How will that help me? Oh, gives the energy back. Okay. I should interrogate some more. Yeah, because I do not trust you. I checked his teeth. Let me check the hands. You're so lucky. All right, let's test you. Let's look at the teeth. And pearly whites. You're gonna knock them out. Why would I knock your teeth out? Let's look at your eyes. My sister and I have similar eyes, but hers aren't so empty. She should have just left me to die back then. All right, she's good. You? I got my eye on you. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Yo, what did you go through? Like, what is going on with you? Bro, I just want to look out the window. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? How is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. It's like I knew what happened, but still set. Dang, the pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. Jeez. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Yo, you gotta give me a second. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if it will put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. Okay, rarely, but not impossible. How are you gonna help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response Right now, you just need to stay calm. So what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Okay, do I need the pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Why you, yo! Hey, hope I don't look too messed up to get let in. What happened to your skin? That's exactly what I mean. I can't do anything about it, but for some reason people think I'm a visitor. It's insane. Everyone's paranoid these days. I get it, but I'm not a visitor. What makes you so sure? Because I know what I am, and I'm not one of them. So, are you gonna let me in or not? Alright then, have it your way. I'm off. Like, I got enough people as it is. Let me in. I don't know what to do. People killed my dad. Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. Yep, come on. That kid in a cap is here, but I only want to sit in that spot. Kid in a cap. It's my neighbor's kid, bro. I can't just leave her out there. And she was cool in the demo, so I'm still gonna check her. Hi. Oh, this is the cat the bull was talking about. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? Who are you? I dance. Violet, you can tell? You reminded me of someone. Do I? Sure. So what now? You tell me more or what? Strange thing to say. Prove you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no? Yeah, I need to check her like crazy. He said the cat was important, but yeah, she's getting all the checks, bro. She's first. Where's my yo? I thought it was permanent. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it's enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in the area, making it a useful indication tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Bro, that just scared me. Ugh. Kitty is here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open door, ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want any nothing, not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? You test me? Ah, yes, be sure of something. You chew out what consciousness leave behind. Pearly whites. Strike 1. Look at the eyes. I have things written in pupils, see? Ooh, strike 2, tragedy. Ooh, strike 3, come on. I dance, why interrupt to look at dancy hands? What? Well, they're scratched up from the cat. He insists Kitty is alive. Lucky Kitty. It makes large pain in hand and ass. Okay, so that's clearly a visitor. Yeah, but if I kill her, will the cat still be here, or? Because I don't want to kill her and then, like, why is she purple? Like, still never figured that out. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they just said, I'll talk to you more tomorrow, okay? The girl doesn't even hear you. She's completely absorbed in her grief. Okay, did my man's come back, though? He's not back. Like, I can't pet the cat, bro. Let me finish talking to the twins. Bright and cheery as ever, I see. Yeah, sure. Did you hear about the sun that is exploding? I only found out today. Oh, tonight. So this is the end? Not even the slightest trace of our existence will remain? It's interesting to think about. I just need to gather my strength. What are you gonna do next? Good question. My husband should be coming for us soon. I hope he can find us a safe place to stay. Somewhere we can wait out the visitors' attack in the sun's heat. He said places like that exist, and he also said the sun isn't exploding. That if it was, we'd all been wiped out in less than 10 minutes. I think he's right. Like, her face is just so unsettling. I want to kick him out so bad. What do you want? Check it. I came up with a new hustle. This one's fire, for real. Alright, so basically, the sun's roasting us all like a sauna from hell, right? I think that means the ozone layer is fucked. But get this, oxygen comes from the sunlight's passing through ozone. You see where I'm going, right, bro? Like, I'm about to just, if it don't let me kick him out, bro, I'm about to just kill him, bro, because he's getting on my nerves. Like, bro, we're selling air. Like, you're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming, as if death was coming to that house also very soon. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a thread, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. Yeah, but how is the cat gonna help us? Like, still didn't. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. Okay, what about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household. Okay, I'll let y'all try one more time. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we'll allow them time to rest. Yes, take her. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Okay, Cat's still here, so I don't need her. I just need the cat. So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit. I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? Not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Like, he think he's so cold, bro. Like, wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one you brought? It is for you to decide. Why did you ask me to let a stranger with a cat into my house? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear though, something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with that information? Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you can't do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it'll bring you peace, or at least help you move on. I hope to see you soon. Okay, so I do need to figure that radio out. Hello there. Tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? Trust me with what exactly? With important information, of course. I need a safe place to hide and continue my research. I'm carrying some documents with very sensitive information. We're talking kilotons of state secrets, all of which I plan to make public. What kind of secrets? Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging, proof the moon landing was fake. Government mind control through fast food. Yes, really. And finally, the truth behind those potato flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're an abomination of science. Yo, you're wasting my time. Get out. You're making a mistake. People deserve to know the truth. Fine. I trusted you and you broke my faith in humanity. Like, you're wasting my time. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where'd your other kids? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete asshole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. Alright, fine. Finally, a moment of rest. Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. Okay, it's just one night. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forest regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Bro. Hard to tell if he likes it or not. I mean, hearts just came out of it, so I guess. Okay, well, like, what does picking up the cat do? Okay, I did all of her. Just don't torment my sister. Okay, she's clean. It's a little suspicious. Stuffy in here. You okay? How's the kid? No. Oh, he's tired like me. He's shy around people too, so he's being extra clingy. It's a boy? Looks like a girl. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all this. But it's too late to change any of that now. Check that photo. Disheveled and cranky as always. Last one. What do you want to check? That photo. Whoa! Oh, I saw this cartoon once. There was this dog with a gun, and when it shot, it took pictures. Does your gun do something like that? Wait, you went to the market and a man pointed... What? Daddy got scared, but then they hugged each other? Or maybe it was a dream? I don't remember. Yeah, mom's not coming, bro. Is anyone left? You saw what happened, right? I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. They hit daddy, but then he got up. I saw that, which means he could put out the fire or just come looking for me. Is he coming soon? Okay, conversation over. He ain't got nothing else to say to me. I need to check myself. Yeah, now I gotta do all my tests on her because that photo came out really strange. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought: things will only get worse. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. I said he just slamming people out now. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Okay, that's smart. Witness the beginning of the end. Hey. Okay, no one is coming tonight. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for... Okay. No. Gotta check her. Y'all should be gone, right? Where's your son? Oh, whoa. Where's your kid? Yo. Whoa. He's shy around people. Like, hello? So stuffy in here. Didn't you have a kid with you? Huh? He's still around. Probably just wandered off somewhere. I need to know where my other kids went. You have a phone? I could call their father. That way I don't have to see his ugly mug again. Okay, like he's just gone, like. Looks like it's starting to get used to you. Okay, so pet the cat every day. I mean, she's a kid. I doubt she has that much hair. You're gonna look inside my eyes. I see your eyes. See these huge bags? Yeah, that's what sleep deprivation will do to you. Okay, can I figure this out? Wait, whoa. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone please help. Looks like we won't be picking up any more broadcasts. It said FEMA was shooting people. I did catch that. What's going on with y'all? Is your sister sick? Yeah, she wants to go out and search for her husband to get all the awful things going off her mind. I have a feeling it's a bad idea, but she says she can't just sit around and do nothing. If she still wants to go looking for him, I'll have to go with her. I don't want to lose her before it's all over. You look sad. I do? Oh, I guess that's not surprising. I just have a lot on my mind. If the sun isn't exploding, why hasn't the heat subsided? Why does everyone keep saying this is the end of the world? I heard it on the news. They didn't say it directly, but it seems like the days are only getting hotter. The climate is changing, which means animals are dying because they can't adapt to the new weather. What's gonna happen to us? Alright, let's see what this clown has to say. Oh. Okay. Guess we going to bed. Yo, they still never brought the smoker back, bro. That was my guy. Our group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. Well, is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? They not coming here, I'll say that. Got enough people as it is. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. I can't. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? What? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo. I'm not a Leo, I'm an Aries. You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Okay, and there are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. What are you talking about? Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? No. So you're not interested in working on yourself, is what you're saying? No interest in becoming a better you? What a tragedy. I shall make sure to manifest you in a terrible, explosive bout of diarrhea. The day homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? Head shape is crazy. I just let people in. Excuse me? Did you just say let people in? Are you some kind of volunteer running a shelter for the homeless? I'm sorry, but I refuse to occupy any valuable square footage without paying my fair share. I mean, pay what you want if you feel you have to. Excuse me? Do I look like I need a favor? Unbelievable. To think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at good money. Fine, we'll settle this properly later with a full legal contract. Excuse me, did you just say I should leave? Was that a threat? You might want to reconsider your tone. I can interpret that as a threat to my life. Which incidentally, what? Article, yeah, alright. Have a pleasant day. Like you started throwing too many words at me. I ain't know what you were saying no more. I remember him. This is the firefighter. Can you let me in? Okay, why aren't you in a hospital? There are no more hospitals. Bet. Okay, no one else is coming tonight. I remember him. Spoiler, he's gonna die in a few days. He was a chill guy though. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motives remain unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker has any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is a harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in a webs of wax. Up next, all right. So they over here getting hacked. Those who weren't attacked were the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Yep. So hot. Well, how are you feeling? Seems even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in though, thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I got anything less to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Is your kid back with you? Where is your son? Yo, you. Did you call your husband? Why should I? He just makes some excuse. Maybe you should call him. After all, there's kids too. You should help look for him. Alright, I'm gonna call. Wait, what if I take the cat to the door? There's someone in here? No. All right, let me call the husband, see what he has to say. Deadbeat mom's husband. She's already on thin ice with me. Yes, hello? Your wife needs help? Same old story. I'm always the one left to clean up the mess. She just sits there like, but I'm tired. Nothing new. Are they with you? No, aren't they with her? Not surprised. Did you check her mother's place? Maybe you could come and get her? Let her go herself. She's not a princess. She's got 2 working legs, right? So what's the problem? You two can figure this out yourselves. So why'd you call then? To save some poor damsel in distress? Oh my god, bruh. She got pearly whites. Strike 1. There's shovels, not palms, all for the kids. I haven't cleaned them in a long time. Might well be locked up now. I'm half deaf already from the kids screaming. Okay, she might be clear. It's just, I don't have enough energy. I need to stop letting people in. Our group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Alright, that's her snoring. I'm about to say. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Get inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Well, they can stay out there. Gotta keep mittens safe, bro. You're not dealing with no dogs. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper carefully, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Why didn't they take him down? Why did they just leave him up there? Hello. You require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Yo, where are the ones you took? You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. And how long is all of this gonna continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it. I have to hand someone over to you again? Yes. But this time, we'll need two. Doesn't matter who, just hand two of your residents over now. Everything will be back to normal soon. No. Have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn people like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. Yo! I said no! What's the point of giving me the option if you was just gonna take them anyway? Which sister did you take? Yo, what is going on with you? Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. You look like some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be a need of it once I die. This way, there's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. Okay, so what do you want? You must perform the burial rituals in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their task. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there will be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. Then I'll just shoot you all. You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come while you sleep. They'll douse the house. They'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay, yes? I doubt it shall take very long. Are you gonna come in here and threaten me? Like, keeping your distance, huh? Good, that improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Why aren't you indoors? This isn't a game. Some people pity the visitors, think they can, I don't know, get better. A couple days pass, they butcher everyone in the house, then they run off and do it again. No justice. I don't hide, I am justice. I bring order. Okay, Punisher. What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? Ha, that's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. Okay, so why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? Alright, a half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one? Half-naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. I mean, if he taking him out, like, I ain't got a problem with that. I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? I just feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you? What happened? I just wanted to provide a little hope for kids who've been abducted, who've been abandoned. I took in those they call tainted, any child they fear might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. What happened to the children? They all died in the flames. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified that children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut, then they set the building on fire. I can still feel their terrified little eyes watching me. Very sad story. Alright. I know there's nothing I can do to bring them back, but thank you for listening and for letting me in. Okay, I need more energy. Like, this is actually crazy. Like, main character, I need you to get your stamina up. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today: bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the ladies for now. If FEMA kicked you out like they did, we're sheltering in the basement. It's close to the hermit's place. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Well, I have food, but I don't know if I can spare it. Okay, they took her. Why haven't you gone home? I've got kids at home, you know, and I don't want them to be afraid of me. I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died out in the forest while putting out fires. And they just forced their way inside. Lost souls, just like the countless others who walked this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal. We have found the path to her. Death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashing of dogma burned into their souls? Alright, I actually don't care. Those poor children. Are you okay? Yes, I suppose. I don't know. I don't understand how grown, supposedly rational adults can let their emotions make them do such a thing. Were they really so terrified they would kill a child? In chaos, reason is the first thing to go. But don't people realize that killing children is... I can't even find the words. Hardships unmask us. Perhaps we are the real monsters, not the creatures that crawl up from the underground. Alright. Yuck. Strike one. Okay, not that crazy. Yeah, I want to get them out of my house, bro. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it is neither heaven nor hell, that it's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If he doesn't even fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she truly is beyond comprehension entirely? Alright. How long will you be staying? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Oh, they took her, that's right. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I actually need to stop letting people in. Two FEMA officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hangman. They still left him up there. It looks like they finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Help me. I've been shot. Not gonna last long. Who did this to you? The FEMA pigs got me. I was climbing the fence, made a run for it. Every bullet missed except one, went clean through. But alright, at least my guts aren't spilling out. Not that there'd be much left to spill. Okay, tell me about the quarantine zones. Picture an empty parking lot fenced off with a couple tents scattered around. Then fill the empty space with shipping containers. They shove people into every morning like cattle. That's your FEMA quarantine zone. And their security's a joke. Didn't even need a plan. I just waited for the right moment and climbed the fence. They're busy in there. You can tell they're preparing for something. Well, I guess the moment I chose wasn't totally right. One of those pigs turned and saw me. Then he started shooting. I dropped straight off the fence into a puddle, then legged it. Right now, I'm either gonna bleed out on your doorstep or you let me in and help patch me up. Come on, man. I'm ready to give you everything I got. Here, how about coffee? I got nothing else on me. Coffee. Kick out the cultists? Yes, I need that coffee. Like, I never wanted them here in the first place. FEMA officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. He hears snips. You hear snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling, "Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys." Feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happening around you. I don't feel anything. It must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. I don't understand. Simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? No. Well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Talking about if there are at least two of it, like, no. Do you ever dream? What? You know, dreams. You know what a dream is when you sleep? Do you see anything? You know what I realized? People barely dream anymore. Why do you think that is? Do you dream? Hard to say. I haven't slept in 6 days. Maybe if I did, a dream would come to me. Yeah, get out of here. Do you think people will ever start dreaming again? I sure hope so. It's hard without dreams. Hard on anyone. Like, jeez. Howdy. Mind if I crash here for a bit? I came to town to see my hubby. He relocated for work. Thought I'd surprise him with a visit. Turns out there's no place for me to stay where he's working. Does he not go home? What does your husband do? Oh, I'll tell you loud and proud, he works for FEMA. When I heard he'd been transferred into FEMA, I just about lost it. I wanted to surprise him, so I shelled out for a cab. In the cab, he robbed me blind. Hey, what does your husband do before that? Like I tell you, why do you want to know? What's it matter anyway? He's FEMA now, and I could be too if they didn't live in the dark ages. It just ain't fair. What, am I not as good as my hubby just because I'm a woman? I work the border. I got a nose for shady folks. This whole no woman in FEMA thing is... You have a death wish? My hubby works in FEMA. What's your problem, mister? I'm bearing my soul here and you're just gonna shit all over it? You know what? I'll get one of your neighbors to let me in. I mean, go ahead, like, that does not affect me in any way. Matter of fact, I'd rather you go stay with them. Good afternoon, now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying strategy: skin irritation. Investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on... Stay where you are. All right. FEMA's trying to jam all the signals up. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. And if you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're lying to you to kill you. Run while you still can. Okay, I already didn't trust FEMA, bro. I already knew that. What up? I need to stack up on that coffee. And I don't even, bro. Why did FEMA come for you anyway? Couldn't say for sure, but I got a hunch. I thought it was just some routine sweep, but I bet my ass it was the what? We hated each other's guts, reckoned she saw her chance and took it, claimed I was another visitor. Well, I will be the judge of that. I see them hands. Okay, they're clean. Oh, he said they're dirty. I mean, they didn't look black. Look at the eyes. Strike one. Oh no, you have 2 strikes, so your hands are dirty. All right, let's look at that photo. I don't like the way that looks. What, you want this picture to be the last thing left of me? Real nice of you. He did give me the coffee, but he could be lying. Ran from one bunch of pigs just to get shot by another. It was a visitor! I was right! For about 3 months before the cataclysm, but I was hardly a model teacher. I didn't love the job. Back then the kids were just noisy and exhausting. The cataclysm changed that. It opened my eyes. You know, one of those children could have become a rock star, a politician, a parent. But now they'll never hold a guitar, never go to school, never grow up. They will forever remain an army of dreamers. Alright. Like, bro, Cat, you're supposed to be helping me out. Like, what am I supposed to do with you? Stop panicking. Oh my God. All right, he said at least 2 visitors, but he speculated. Okay, so the visitors will try to bribe you. Who's knocking like that? We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? The world is about to end. Keep playing games, we'll take everyone in this house. What is the point of the agency if nothing you're doing is working? I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break the door down and clear out this whole place, or you hand over 2 people right now. You're not the first to try to resist us. We dealt with them. We'll deal with you too. Yeah, I'm not handing anyone else over. It's like talking to a wall. Here's what's gonna happen if you don't cooperate. We break down your door, take everyone, we leave you behind to die alone. So we're taking 2 people now, and then we'll be on our way. Yo, what's the point of saying no if they gonna just take them anyway? Let us not waste time. How fair my flock? Yeah, they're still alive. Wait. They're all dead? You took our only chance from us? Goodbye. What? They're alive! I'm back. Tried to find that someone I mentioned. No luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town, or just this block? What if they only show 1 or 2 signs? Then you enact justice as swiftly as possible. Visitors feed on the weakness of the soft-hearted. That's how people get killed in their own homes. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl. Not sure how old. His wife. The wife. Only the girl made it out. Your guy's dead. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you would do. You got a gun? We'll both go down shooting then. Man, I'll show you my eyes. Come on, use your fingers. Open them up wide. What? You hear a madman behind the door spitting furious words with raw aggression. You can only wait, hoping nothing will happen. Did I just die? The haze of rage in the eyes of an armed man is more terrifying than any visitor. Yo, no way. You hear his shallow wheezing. Bastard, he got me. How many more has he slaughtered? How many has he burned? Thought he'd drag it out since I didn't go down easy. But what about... He's gone quiet. You should probably check he's actually... Wait, he didn't shoot me? Because of scum like you, so many are dead. People like you killed my friend. And people like you will never let anyone live in peace. What, you think no one will fight back? These minds damned by insanity. And now I've lost everything but you. You still have something left to lose. I'll crush you. Now I'm confused. Did I die? Or like, what's going on? Did he get attacked? I'll drive you deep into the ground. Like, is he talking about, is he like, I'll drown everything in your blood. Every bastard with a weapon in their hands dies today. Really? I really died? And bro, that has been... No, I'm not a human. Like, really? Fucking madman killed us. We even get killed by a visitor. I survived this long, and that's how I go out, bro. That's crazy. And the FEMA, Bro, they just constantly kept taking the people, and even though I said no, what's the point of saying no? Talking all crazy, and then they still take them. They don't make any sense. That was crazy, bro. But hey, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be notified when all my videos come out, bro. And I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.